This movie tells a story about biochemist Michael Morbius, who tries to cure himself of a rare blood disease, but he inadvertently infects himself with a form of vampirism instead. First of all, apart from Matt Smith, who is decent, this movie is really bad. It's boring, without any single interesting or compelling character. Even the action is nothing more than murky shadows accented with colorful smoke. Everything about this movie, from the visual effects to the story to the tone, feels dated. Even the design of the vampire form itself looks dated. The storytelling is lazy and grating. The script navigates from plot point A to plot point B, failing to engage with the details of the world. It's as if they think that they didn't need to really put in any effort, and people would flock to the theater because they can say that this is a Marvel property, and that is enough these days. The execution within this film seems to believe that scraping the bottom of the barrel with comic book Easter eggs and CGI heavy action will score this a guaranteed box office and fan interest. There isn't a single moment in this movie that feels original or like something we haven't seen in better movies. They didn't do anything to make it unique. The filmmakers relied entirely on the attraction of the Marvel lore for its world building to make up for the fact that they didn't want to make this world or this version of vampires interesting. There's almost no sense of genuine entertainment in this movie, as there are only few and far between. Jared Leto, who stars as the titular character, delivering a performance that feels like he's barely even trying. The script flirts into an anti-hero tragedy, only to break its back to make Morbius a faultless character. The relationship between characters occurs only because it needs to happen, and not because there's a reason within the narrative for it to occur. The story barely has a foundation at all to even support antagonists against its lead. The villain's motivation and reasons are so thin. There are no styles or textures applied, and not even a single scene in the entire 104-minute runtime that gives insight to the personalities and perspectives of the characters beyond what is happening in the moment. The action sequences are so bad that you can rarely tell what the hell is going on. It's not helping that most of the visual effects does is adding more incoherence. Everything about the fight scenes looks goofy, which would work if the rest of the movie isn't trying to take all of this so seriously. Then there is the final act, where entire story points and character arcs are just forgotten, and it seems like whole scenes are just not there, and the movie just ends. To make it worse, it doesn't just end, it throws in two of probably the worst mid-credit scenes ever put on camera. Overall, this is simply a waste of time. We do not recommend this movie at all.